just like them two rats in that cage. When there was enough food, they ate the food. They slept in their own little corners. But when they decided to go in there and take the water, the food, and everything away, after so many days, they started attacking each other because they needed to live. So they used whatever source. So they knew when they took these communities and tore them down, okay, yeah, we're going to put you in another apartment, but now we're going to put you in an unfamiliar area. We know you ain't got no job, so you're not finna keep this. What these people's finna do? They got to survive. Hunting skills kick in. Then the people who've been there for years feel like, you can't come on my area. And if y'all notice, when they first started tearing down these developments, go back and do your math. The crime rate was there, but look how much it triple-fold when they tore down these communities. Then you'll see where it began.
And CHA said they didn't care.
They
All
had
they
nothing to
was
do
trying to do was
house.
give people's houses to live in.
Right.
Well, I think it was contained when they had everybody, you know, going up horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
But once they, like they say, once those projects did come down, then what ended up happening, now people are kind of spread out throughout. And now you're hearing about people being robbed on Michigan Avenue and on the Gold Coast, where usually those people were doing things within their own community. And nobody really cared about it because it wasn't their own community, right? But now people do care about it because the crime
It's over there.
rate is rising.
See, it's spreading out.
Yeah.
But getting back to your quest for Z to tell you about Wentworth specifically.
Now
What
we're
else?
about to share. Now we can talk about what it was like when we were younger.
Are we kidding?
This was a much vibrant community. And as far as I'm concerned, Wenthworth Gardens is the best kept secret in Chicago because it was a safe place to live. It was beautiful. There were trees and there were flowers and children had the sandboxes and the sliding boards, and it was a safe place. We walked from 37th to 39th, from 39th to 37th to go to the school. And I feel that that was a problem because they took the school out of our community. Now this poses a problem because now our children are having to leave the community and maybe go to an unsafe community. So it's a whole different atmosphere. And then now, since they've torn down all of the other projects, how many developments are here in Wentworth, Ms. Harris?
In
the
Chicago,
city. 5.
In Wentworth, you know, that when they tore down
different developments?
in this development.
It's about 7 different developments. All together, and counting us 2. It's about 5.
And it started out how many in Chicago?
That we got left, CHA,
Okay, CHA housing. It used to be Robert Taylor Stateway.
used to be 21.
And how many is it now? 5?
5.
Isn't that devastating?
Now, some of the development have built other, what they say, mixed income peoples within that area, like Stateway. They got development peoples in there. They got lawyers, doctors, and all that kind of peoples in there. Robert Taylor area, they got the same thing. But those peoples that's up in there from CHA, on CHA Rawson, they have nobody to represent them. They tried at one time to send someone from downtown CHA, and they call them the embezzler.
Who?
Embezzler.
What is that?
Ambassador?
They reached out to all of the peoples that was up in these different high income areas.
But they're
we
really
got
only working with the low income CHA resident though.
That's up in there, right?
And so they go to them versus them going to like an office setting?
They don't have an office space for them.
So that they have to go to them?
They have to go to them
Okay.
for anything they need. And they say they never see any of them. They get no help. I don't know, do they have janitors? I doubt that. Because the homeowner peoples and the
Town home or the
and
condo?
the town condo people, they don't want them at their meetings. They don't want them involved with whatever they are doing. So they just there, you know. And then we got the Section 8 people. We got quite a few of them. So now CHA didn't want to give them no representative. But it was so many of them now. Those Section 8 vouchers and things, baby. A lot of them, because a lot of people wanted them townhouse. They wanted to live on their own. They wanted their own house. And a lot of them went out there. So it took us about, I say about 5 or 6 years to get CHA to recognize these people. They was just out there. But yet still CHA was counting them in their reports to HUD every year, but they wasn't giving them no support.
And I think that's interesting because the relationship between the residents and CHA has in a way really demolished. Because like in our day, when Frankie and I, my mom, when we were living here, and when she was here, you know, it was a better relationship. There was more interaction, better rapport. CHA worked with my mom. Like Ms. Harris says, she did a lot of walking. Well, my mother did too. In fact, it was shoes that my mom had that we showed.